to set the stage for our discussion on capacity and instructions, we had made a few videos for you with a person with dementia. One scenario where the lawyer, me, did a bad job, and one where I hopefully did a better job. One of our actors, Jim, as you'll see, is a person who does have dementia, and he plays the role of somebody who has dementia. So I think we're starting with the bad lawyer. Hopefully it'll be obvious that it's the bad one, and then we're going to the good one. Hi, Maria.
Emily, good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
Thanks so much for meeting us. We're in a bit of a rush, but I really wanted to get my file sorted out, and then I've got my dad here for that power of attorney we talked about. You know, you just need to witness his signature, and we'll be good.
Great. I got your email about that. Let's do with both you and your dad at the same time.
Perfect.
But can you just hang on a second here? I've got a lot on the go, and I needed to send this text.
Yeah, no worries. Go ahead.
Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, do you have all the information you need for my dad?
Yeah, you've already told me what your dad wants. So, Jim, this, you know what you want to do, don't you? This is everything you want. That's great.
Yeah,
That's all I need to know, Jim.
He knows. And I just wanted to clarify, this will let me put his house in my name, right? I mean, my sister and my brother have been kind of getting a little bit out of hand, and, you know, I'm basically living with him anyway, so the house might as well be under my name.
You bet. I've added an extra clause into Jim's POA so that we can have the house transferred into your name.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's really, really helpful. You know, my dad and I have been running errands all day, so it's really nice to have this kind of taken care of because we're both so exhausted. Oh, and running errands reminds me about my bills. I'm trying to rebuild my credit, and I don't want to miss a payment, so I wanted to make sure that this also gives me access to his accounts.
You bet. That's a good question. This is going to give you full control over your dad. You could transfer his bank accounts into your own name, and then you don't have to worry that your dad is spending on his money on things that you don't want him to.
Right, great.
My doctor says I have dementia, but I get more tired than I used to.
It's okay, Jim. You seem fine to me.
Yeah, he's good.
Listen, Jim, I think we've gone through this enough, so we're just going to need you to make your mark, and then we can move on to Maria's matter. It's pretty important that we get through her things today.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this before. I'm having real troubles reading it.
Don't worry about what it says, Jim. I'm Maria's lawyer. She's already told me what you want, and it's a very simple document.
My doctor says I have dementia.
You actually already told me that, Jim, and you know what? You're looking fine to me. You just need to sign the document.
I'm just not sure that I understand what this means. I'm really tired.
You just need to concentrate, Jim. It's already late. It's almost 5 o'clock and my offices are about to close. We just need you to sign this now. As you can see, there's a lot of other important work we've got to get done for Maria, and this is just simple.
My lawyer's going to be here soon.
Oh, good.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, Maria.
Emily, nice to see you.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi,
Emily,
I'm
this
Jim.
is
Hi, Jim.
my dad.
Nice to meet you.
And thanks so much for meeting with us today, Emily. I just wanted to go over my insurance claim, you know, while also getting my dad that POA that we talked about, you know, just to witness his signature and get that started.
Okay, well, pleased to meet you today, Jim. Maria, I think you're in a rush, but since this is really an appointment about your dad, I think you'll need to arrange a separate appointment to come in and meet with me.
Okay.
I want to meet with your dad alone.
Okay.
So if that's okay, can you wait outside while I talk with your dad, and you can book another appointment to come back in?
Sure. Is that okay if you meet alone with Emily, Dad?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much, Emily.
Okay.
I'll go
Thanks,
talk
Maria.
to your secretary about that.
Jim, do you know what this meeting is about today?
It's to plan ahead for taking care of my money, like paying my bills.
Okay, that's right. I want you to know that I'm Maria's lawyer about her car accident, but she knows that I might act for you in order to help you plan ahead. I won't tell Maria anything that you tell me unless you ask me to. So you can tell me anything and I will keep it in confidence. would you like to go ahead to meet with me and we can talk about your plan? Or would you like to meet with another lawyer who's had nothing to do with Maria?
Oh, I'm okay to talk to you.
Yeah. Okay. Before we get started, is anybody pressuring you to be here today or to make this type of a plan?
No, nobody's pressuring me. I said I want help to plan ahead, but I have dementia, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this. Am I allowed?
Yeah, you can still make decisions for yourself. You need to understand what you're deciding and the likely result of what you're deciding. Now, is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Okay, let's go ahead.
Okay. Now, you can think of this almost like a quiz from school. I'll ask you some questions, and you should try your best to answer the questions. Now, you can read the questions along with me. I've brought them here, and I've printed them out, and we can go through them together. I'm going to make notes of what we talk about, and I'm going to keep this as a checklist for us. Now, does that sound okay? We'll go through and we'll talk about these questions.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Now, we've gone through the quiz, Jim, and we've been talking about your plan, and you're doing pretty good.
Thanks.
Now, you've told me that you have dementia, and we should be careful to make sure that you understand what your plan is and that it's what you want. I think it would be best if we meet again on another day, and then we'll review your plan once more before you sign anything. And before that, I'm going to send you a letter, and it's going to talk to you about what we've talked about today and help you prepare for our next meeting. How does that sound?
Okay. When should I come back?
Book a time for when you're not in a rush. Try and find a time when you think that you'll be doing good, when you'll be feeling well. And it'll be helpful if before the meeting you have a look over your finances, maybe have a look at your bank account statements, and you could even bring them in and we could review them together. And you can think about if you want to go see your doctor as well. You could talk to your doctor that you would like to make a power of attorney, see if your doctor has any ideas about that. How does that sound?
Okay, that's good.
Great. Okay, well, we'll see you again and we'll review everything once more.
Good. Bye for now.